Hello everyone. In this video I will talk about HTML and CSS. For reasons of time, I have prepared the basic of the basic structure of a HTML website. Here I want to explain briefly what this means. The HTML file should have at least these tags: the body tag, the head tag, wrapping on the HTML tag, and the dog tag. Everything that the user, that the developer add on the body tag will be visible for the user, and everything that is added on the head is basically for the information to make the website works. If I am safe here and I'm update, I will see this is a headline and this is a paragraph, which correspond to this tag. H1 to H6 are heading tags. P is for paragraph. And also there is an important tag, one of the common tag of HTML, which is the A tag, which represents a link. Here I create a link to Google. Okay, so I will create I will make this paragraph a little bigger in order to see the difference. Okay, but this is not enough to create a website, so this is only the information. If we want to modify the graphics on the website, we need to use CSS. To use CSS, there is many different ways to do it. But the common one is using inline, which is right the style of the CSS here, right on the HTML. But that is not recommended, so the recommendation is create another file which allows you to link the HTML with the CSS file. In order to do that, we can link using the link property, the link tag here in the header. Now I'm saying this is a style sheet. In the folder CSS, then I am calling the CSS style.css, which is my style sheet. So then I need to start just writing here what I want to modify. In this case, I will modify the H1 color to red again. No, sorry, to green, in order to be able to see the difference. I will save here and save the style, and then I will change, and that means that those fields are linked together and they are properly working. So there is many other properties that is possible to change, but I want in order to show that, I will create a div tag, which is a tag which allows you to wrap content, to wrap some data inside of this one. As you can see, all this information are contained in this div. So if I want to modify that one, I can use the name of the tag, say background color gray, and I will have something like that. Also, I can modify the padding inside that. Let's say 40 pixels, and I can continue modifying that until I get the result that I have. But what happens if I have many divs? that means everyone will get the same property because I'm using the name of the tag. So if I want to differentiate between them, I need to use the ID attribute in order to refer just that particular element. So I say main div, and in order to call it from the style sheet, I will use the hashtag symbol plus the name. So let me save here. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just modifying this main div. But what happens if I want to modify this one and this one? The recommendation say you cannot have the same ID on different elements. So for that reason, I can use the class attribute, which allow me to add a class, a particular, a specific class to the same class to different elements. So different elements. So I say flooding, okay, and I will copy and paste for this one in order to be able to modify uh, those two divs using the same class. To use the class, we need to write the dot, which means class, and then use the name of the class. I will say that I want to make it these objects float one to each other. Say float to the right. If I update, nothing happened because those elements are using the full width of the screen. So I need to say first to see the difference. I will change the property of the width, say 400 pixels, and then I will get the result that I want. So this is a basic properties of CSS using modify a basic HTML file. I hope it can be useful for you, and thanks for watching.